Hey y'all, this is Gypsy K and G, and I'm at the Cottage House. This is Gypsy K, and yep, I'm at the Cottage House. It's located at 25 North Neosho Street, and you want to know where that's at? That's in Council Grove, Kansas. There's a series I have on Council Grove, and yeah, it has a lot of historical information. Look at those brick streets. They are just a lot in the towns here in Kansas. And I talked through this video, but my mic was messed up, so I had to voice over it. I love these round porches. So this house started out as a three-room cottage, and then somebody else bought it, and then they built a upstairs. They put brick around it, and they built the upstairs, and they rented the upstairs, kind of like apartments. It had an outside entrance on it, and then over the years, it become a private home. And then it become like I guess like I'm not sure if it was a boarding house or what it was. But look at those stained glass windows. I have been in here. They will let you come in and take tours, and that's what I did. So I'll be sharing that with you. But this is such a peaceful place, and the rooms are done in antique furniture, and they allow dogs in certain rooms, but they have to be 35 pounds or less. And we'll be going inside here in a minute. I thought I'd walk around the outside. Don't you love that porch? I'll be sitting on that porch at the end of this video. So these rooms to the left, the little porches on it, these are called the sample room. And then they later become the honeymoon suite. But what it was is people would put their goods, the salesman would, and you would go in and pick it. They just put them in these rooms, and you'd go in and pick out what you want. Then you went inside the hotel there, or the inn, and they would write up your order. Now, this little room up here on the top, where the porch, it has its own private room. I mean, porch. It's kind of really cool. These on the left, there it is. See, it is a really nice little suite up there, and they have their own porch. That is so cool. These were barracks at one time, and I think they built two more. I'm not sure, 10 or 12. I can't remember. We'll have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, but they were barracks, and they were moved here, and they made them into little cottage or little motel. I don't know what you call them, motel rooms, cottage. And so I'm walking around and looking at the outside. And this was built in 1867. That's a long time ago. And yes, they do have window air conditioning because they tried to leave it as much original as they could, or, to a certain date, original. Um, this inn, a cottage house, is very clean. And if you just want a place to relax, this would be an awesome place to relax or retreat or to come and learn about the history. I mean, Council Grove, there is a lot of history here or there. Um, a lot of the Santa Fe Trail goes right through there and talks about how, and they have just, it's interesting, of the 1800s. And so in a minute, I'm going to go inside. Now, that building right in front, that was the first hospital here at Council Grove. There was a wonderful, sweet lady that worked at the front desk, and she just told me so much information, and she said that's what that was. I love these windows right here. They're not rounded windows. I don't really know what you call it. But as you can tell, the motel, it started out, like I said, as a house, and then it went, and then they built onto it, and they rented some of the top couple apartments on the top floor, and they're still used to this day. They're still the original in there. So this is old too. I didn't get to go over there what it was, but this is an old building also. I love this. It, it is so nice and clean, and it's just to sit on those porches would be amazing. To sit there. We would like to go there, but we can't. We have the girls, and one of our girls is big, and she's senior, and she's over. Okay. So now I'm in the room where the salesman would send people to write orders up in it. They use it as a coffee room and stuff. she didn't want to be on video. She was talking to me, so I'm voicing over. I told her I'd voice over her voice talking to me. Look, this is their kitchen at one time. There's different phases, so there's going to be like different kind of, you know, I don't know what you call it, architect throughout it. But look at this. It's oh, I love it. It's got the seating chairs. I don't know what you call them, antique chairs. It has two little lobbies. Here's one of them, and I love the color. I love that light, and it was just so peaceful. And of course, there's the stained glass. They have a lot of stained glass windows. This was, let me see, I was trying to show, this was different. I think it's different rooms. Yeah, it's different rooms what they look like years ago. And they have a lot of history on the cottage house too. I mean, they can tell, especially the lady at the front desk, she can tell you so much. It's amazing. There's a lot I'm not telling you. Like, go there and find out. Ask about Josephine and certain things. And look at this. Oh, this is beautiful. I'd like to have that actually. Um, I like the bear. Anyway, here's one of the pictures. This is one of the newer. I think this is what it looks like now. Don't know what he was or who. No, what he was. Who he was. Look at the bear. Hi, bear. Yeah, I held his hand. He didn't bite me. I love this sitting room. I love the stained glass above the windows, and it's just and the lamps and the lights. It's just so peaceful. Well, these are going to be in segments because, hey, my battery went to 10%, so I'm trying to do the best I can. So they have a gift shop here, and they have a lot of local things that people make. And it's a cute little good. And I mean, I think I bought a magnet in here. I'm not sure what I bought, but check this room out. I love that. This is on the bottom floor, and all the beddings have quilts on them. And there's a lot of light that comes in this room. You just really can't see it. You'll see it later on when I go upstairs. And the rooms, like I said, are full of antiques. It does have a TV. I love this old radiator. Look at the detail on those from years ago. Wow, that's amazing. Oh, it just looks so peaceful. Look at that. I love the lamps on either side of the bed. And I like the antique beds. I mean, just look at this light. I'd like to have this light actually. And this room has a little sitting area. Some rooms do, some rooms don't. And has a and that goes to another room that they have blocked off. And so here's the bathroom. I love the old sinks. It does got a modern um, faucet in there, but I love the old sinks. And it's just got a regular shower. It's simple, but I love the radiators. I really like those. So, there was 2 people, I think, staying there. They had rented 2 rooms, and so the doors I could go in the rooms if the doors were open. Now that up there is to let air in. So you can close, that lets additional air. Or you can close the door and it's got windows that they use those in the old days. It's a nice chandelier. So I'm going in another one. I like the wallpaper. Oh, never mind. That has a side bath in case you just need to go to the bathroom, don't want to go back to your room. I didn't go in every room because some of them were not the same, but they were set up the same. They didn't have the same beds in them, and nothing in there is like a duplicate, which I like that. I like this room. I like them all. I think that's my problem. I love the lamps. It's a little different. I like the quilt in this one. And so I don't know how it heats. Like, I don't know if it uses a radiator or not. I really don't know. I guess I should ask that. So here's one. I'm looking inside and see if I want to check it out. And this one has a little counter recliner. I like the dresser on this. That's nice wood, actually. And there's another bed. This one doesn't have I don't know if that's a quilt or not, but this is the claw bathtub. Oh, look at that. There's a radiator in there. There's a claw bathtub. I mean, if you did photography, you could do a great photo session with this claw bathtub. Look at that. I used to be a photographer, and yes, I used to do portraits, and I I went to places like this and rented rooms to do some private photo sessions in it. Oh, look at this. Oh, there's still a phone on the wall, y'all. They haven't taken that out. I don't know if you call. I don't know what you do with that. Um, I just glanced in that one. Like I said, some of them I didn't even go inside of. It was spotless. I mean, it smelled clean and it was spotless. I like the dresser on that one and the wallpaper. I guess I'm a pink girl though, and I like this quilt. It's a nice little room. See, and it had a little single bed over there. Not all the rooms are the same. Even had a pink bathtub, y'all, with the claw feet. Oh, and I like the sink. I might actually have one of those sinks. I think it's pretty cool. I like the bathtub. Okay, I'm back. I'm going up the stairs to second floor, and I'm overriding because she's talking to me. I told her I would not record her. And look at this little seating area here. Wonder why they were divided like that. Was that to keep women and men from sitting next to each other? If you know, let me know. You know what it is. I love the stained glass windows in here. So here I go. Okay, this she's saying was the original. This is like a suite. So it was like a boarding apartments is what it's like. Look at this. Isn't this cool? There we go. That's better. Look at that. It's so nice to stay in here. Oh, it's so cool. I can let it focus. Look at that bathtub. That is so pretty. Look at that. Let me see if I can step back so you can see it. Wow. Oh, it's got a window out of it. So this was part of the original. I love this bedspread. That's so pretty. I love that bed. That is so nice. Oh, look over there, y'all. Oh, look at this one. This is so cool. It's like a little suite. If I can get it to focus. Like this is a nice little sitting area. There's the bath. That looks like 2 full beds. I still love those radiators. That is so cool. Again, we're going down this hall. This is so cool. All right, now this is the one that has the porch. If I get to focus, I'm just not wanting to. So it has a little seating area. Remember that it's not wanting to focus very good. And look at this. Look at this stained glass window. Isn't that pretty? Here's your closet. Here's your bathroom. Here is your bedroom. How cool is this? This is so pretty. Yeah. Has a little chandelier. Look at that. And I'm not going to go out there, but there is a porch out here for you to sit on. See? Isn't that cool? I love these doors. They're amazing. Now, see, I like this side. Look at here. Look at this is in the afternoon, about 5:30 or 6. Look at this one. They've got a lot of rooms here. I'm not showing all of them. I can get them to show it up. I know some of them are blurry. I'm running out of battery. Look, this one has a sitting room. Isn't that cool? So they do have double beds in here. Oh my goodness, I can't get it to focus. Slow battery, didn't want to focus. Come on. Nope, it's not going to do it. There it goes. Look at that dresser, or chest or drawer, I guess. This is a vanity. I had one of these years ago. Of course, it has a claw foot too. I'm on my way out. They've been gracious enough to let me look at it, look at the rooms, and I'm going to share the rooms. And hey, come to Cottage House. You know, unwind. This is a place you want to come and unwind, maybe do some work. You know, This will be very peaceful with it. Battery's about ready to run out. Look at this little gazebo. The wonderful, awesome, sweet lady at the front desk was gracious enough to let me look through the hotel. I sit on a swing. Could you imagine just sitting here? Look, there's a family over there, and swinging and just relaxing. This is a wonderful place to relax. And they're just so sweet and nice here. And the rooms are spotless. Well, I'm going to sit here and swing. There's a lot more in Council Grove, but right now this is what I'm going to focus on. So I'll do more in the future. So come on down. Sit in one of these rocking chairs with me, or rock with me. Well, they would love to have you here at the Cottage House. And so, you know, like always, we'll see you later, Gator, and we appreciate you so much watching our videos.